It is very rare for you to see a musician that is loved by many and hated by many at the same time. It is very rare for you to see a musician that can even attack the hand that feeds him when the person says something that he does not actually align with. It is very rare for you to see a musician that is not an ass licker. It is very rare for you to see a musician that does things and says things as it is. It is very rare for you to see a musician that is so real to himself. In today's video, we are not talking about anyone else. We are talking about Portable Zazuu, Okikiola Habib Badmus. Do you know that Portable Zazuu has been faced with a lot of controversies after gaining fame? Do you know that Portable Zazuu has been accused of assault in Kenya when he went for a music concert? Do you know that Portable Zazuu is the only celebrity that I know that has denied multiple pregnancies, and at the same time he has 3 baby mamas? Do you know that Portable Zazuu is one of the richest musicians that we have in Nigeria that many considers to be very dirty? Omo, calm down. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the updated biography of Portable Zazuu with a lot of juicy things that you might not know about this trendy and famous Nigerian musician. But before we dive into the video, if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell icon. Habib Okikiola was born on the 12th of March 1994. Portable is currently 30 years old. Portable was born into a Muslim family. Portable's father was a taxi driver in Abuja, not until his relocation to Lagos a couple of years ago. Portable lost the mother when he was barely 12 years old. Because Portable was born into a polygamous family, Portable did not actually enjoy the love of a mother while growing up. Portable was shipped off to Abuja to go and meet his father, who was driving taxi in Abuja and making money and taking care of his family in Sangota, Ogun State, Nigeria. Portable Zazuu in Abuja never wanted to go to school. His father did everything possible so that Portable Zazuu will go back to school, graduate, and make something meaningful for himself. At least that was what his father thought, that if he could not go to school, that his son Portable must be educated and he must make something out of his life through education. Portable Zazuu will willfully enter into a lot of incriminating activities just so his father can deport him to Lagos. Well, Portable got his wish. His father sent him back to Lagos. Portable met DJ Chicken through a close friend of his. DJ Chicken was one of the reigning DJ and mixtape artists in the slums of Lagos. Portable at that time was squatting with his best friend and at the same time collecting music gigs from DJ Chicken. DJ Chicken's wiseness, cunning nature and smartness did not start today. That time, DJ Chicken will collect contracts of 50,000 naira, 30,000 naira, but sometimes he will not even give Portable Zazuu any money. He will tell Zazuu that the customer did not pay anything. Portable Zazuu, pushed by the motivation for his song to be heard by many persons, did not actually have issues with DJ Chicken. But it got to a day when Portable Zazuu realized that DJ Chicken was actually using him to make money. Portable Zazuu had to let hell loose. Portable Zazuu beat the living daylight out of DJ Chicken, and that was how their quarrel started. Well, it wasn't long. The NSAS protest started, and Portable Zazuu was one of the thugs that was caught on camera shouting "End bad governance, end bad governance," with a placard that clearly stated that Yahoo boys are now running away from police and SAS officers. One will ask, what is the relationship between Portable Zazuu and Yahoo boys? Well, Portable Zazuu was never an innocent fellow. Portable was involved in an allegation of stealing a keke napep. It wasn't long again, Portable Zazuu was caught in Computer Village, Lagos, where he stole an iPhone 7 and he was caught and he was beaten to stupor. Well, in that same period, Portable Zazuu impregnated a girl and he vehemently denied the pregnancy. It was in that season that Portable Zazuu met Ewatomi Omabewaji, who is currently his wife, Mama Zeh. Mama Zeh is the woman that was giving Portable Zazuu some of the money he was using to get by. Her parents will give her money and she will ship off some of the money and give it to her lover, Portable Zazuu. Well, Portable Zazuu is a loyal man because later on he married Mama Zeh. But before that, Portable Zazoo was releasing mixtapes and even going on live on Instagram and then on TikTok. And it was in that year, 2021, that Poco Lee noticed Portable Zazoo on one of his Instagram videos, and Poco Lee immediately DM'd Portable Zazoo. Portable could not believe his eyes. Everything happened in a space of 48 hours. Poco Lee fixed a meeting between Portable and Olamide. Just like many will say, if God pick your call, or more, time is not of the essence. Immediately, the following day, Portable Zazoo was linked up with Olamide Bado, and within few hours, the song Zazoo was mastered. The song was produced. The song was shot. The music video was produced. Well, Olamide paid for every of the production costs that was initiated in that song Zazoo. That song gave Portable Zazoo a lot of recognition, both nationally, in Africa, and internationally. Well, that was where many of us started seeing the different sizes, the different sides of Portable. Portable Zazoo, in that era of Zazoo, got a girl pregnant, and the girl gave birth to a son for him. Portable Zazoo acknowledged that indeed, this is actually my seed. Portable Zazoo, in that same season, got Ashabi Simple, a popular Yoruba actress, pregnant, and the lady has also given birth to a second child for Zazoo. In that same season, Portable Zazoo has already given birth to 2 children with his current wife, Ewatomi Omobewaji. In that same season, Portable Zazoo has allegedly denied 2 pregnancies from 2 additional women. This guy is really taking a toll on ladies in the slums of Lagos. Portable Zazoo's season was now. Portable Zazoo got featured on one of wizkid's concerts. Portable Zazoo was given over $3,000 by OBO Baddest, and this was where his problem with Poco Lee started. Say Poco Lee won't rip him. It was in that season that Portable Zazoo left Kogbagidi's record label. Portable Zazoo clearly stated that Kogbagidi is supporting Poco Lee, encouraging Poco Lee to be defrauding him, and he's not saying anything. Kogbagidi was the promoter that made Portable Zazoo to go international. Kogbagidi invested his money. Kogbagidi invested his time. Kogbagidi invested his resources on Portable Zazoo, but how it ended is not something to write home about. How many of you are aware that Portable Zazoo is the only musician in Nigeria that has signed over 1,000 artists? Portable Zazoo signs artists every day, just like somebody that will buy food every day. Portable Zazoo signs anyone he sees in Sangota. So far, you are a young boy and you can create a hook or probably sing a cliche chorus. Portable Zazoo will sign you. Come to Zeh Nation, there is no kind of artist you will not see. The ones that are in primary school, they are there. Those in secondary school, they are there. Those that are tout and cannot differentiate their left from their right are still in Zeh Nation. One of the biggest regrets of Portable Zazoo was letting Young Gidu go. Young Gidu was the first signee of Portable Zazoo alongside Abuga. What separated Young Gidu and Portable Zazoo was a car that Portable Zazoo bought, and Young Gidu said that the car was not good. The same thing, issue of car, was what chased Abuga away from Zeh Nation. All that has left Zeh Nation are now instigating that Portable Zazoo only fends for himself. That how can a record label CEO only be looking after himself and not be interested in the prosperity and growth of the artists that are signed under his label? Portable Zazoo is not devoid of controversies. Well, in January 2022, Portable Zazoo faced serious challenges and allegations of sexual assault during a visit in Nairobi, Kenya. Reports suggested that Portable and his crew harassed and assaulted women who declined an invitation to stay overnight at their residence. Portable Zazoo is one of the few musicians that fights severally whenever he's invited for a music concert. On the 18th of July 2022, Portable Zazoo was involved with 1 Million Boys. 1 Million Boys is an alleged secret cult that Portable Zazoo, during an Instagram live section, insinuated that he's the head. This very allegation led to a police probe, and Portable later withdrew the statement, stating that 1 Million Boys were just his fan base. Portable Zazoo losing his Headies nomination was one of the controversies that hit his music career. Portable can no longer be nominated for Headies, Portable has been banned by the headies. Portable was nominated for the Rookie of the Year and the Best Street Artist of the Year award, but these nominations were dropped when his 1 Million Boys allegation was brought up. The headies considered Portable Zazuu as a notorious gang leader and not fit for collecting their award or recognition. When it comes to money, Portable Zazuu is actually wealthy. He has a Cadillac SUV that he bought for over 50 million naira. He has a 2015 Range Rover that was given to him by the father of the popular TikToker T-Dollar. He has several fleets of cars, a house in Ajah, Lagos that he bought from Abu Abel for the sum of 120 million naira. Portable Zazuu has an estimated net worth of 480 million naira. A man loved by many, hated by many, a typical example of a grass to grey story. The story of Portable Zazuu still remains a motivation. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe.